Yes, I did. The less we talk about that, the better. Thank you. Not everyone accepts that some things are best left. Oh? Do tell. More often than you think. Someone's always trying to get a reputation by going after people who have one. Turns out those of us who have a reputation sometimes came by it honestly. We've already talked about this. I hope this isn't going to be a problem. Good. What do you need? Same one you are. What kind of blessed question is that? Oh, huh. I see. I sometimes use lember without really thinking about it. That's what you mean, right? Lember is the language spoken in Solace, though everyone knows Adiran because it's a common tongue. You don't hear lember much in the rest of the lands. Makes it easy to see which of us are from Solace and which aren't. I barely realize I'm doing it anymore. If you want to learn lember, you'll have to spend time in Solace. And that's not going to happen anytime blessed soon. Ha, right. Something like that. I'm sure you'll pick it up as we travel. It's not that blessed difficult. Right, change. What do you need? Right. What do you want? A lovely place, as the living lands goes. I advise most people to stay around here if they're looking to settle. Paradise isn't the safest place in the world, but it is the safest place in the lands. Walls and guards go a long way out here. Other than that, you've got bits of forest, grasslands, some caves, cliffs, and all sorts of things to get you into trouble. This is the easiest place to survive. Huh. Heard an envoy from Adir showed up and got himself killed. Other than that, nothing. Honestly, I don't listen out for gossip much. Trees, rocks, water, enjoy it. It'll get worse from here. Let's see. Normally you look for some shelter first. Nothing. Of course, we're always moving. Right. Good talk. You should keep an eye on that scrape on your arm. You don't want it to get infected.
It barely even counts as a scrape.
No offense, but you leave a pretty wide trail, Envoy. I mean that anyone who wanted to track you down would just have to follow the murmurs and gawkers in your wake. An Adiran official who's new in town turns a lot of heads, especially when they're traveling with a Nim dude like Kai. Stick with Kai. You'll find out. Well, we've worked together in the past. It was mostly him crashing blindly through the weeds after I advised him not to. We found your assassin. Maybe I can help you avoid being killed again in the future. My guess is you'll need a guide once you leave Paradise, too. Merci, Envoy. I'll make myself at home. Anyway, enough chat. I'm sure you have things to do. Anyway. Companions? It's just Kai, isn't it? As you know, Kai and I have worked together in the past. It's a blessed miracle he never got me killed. Honestly, he's a good guy. A bit too quick to ask questions for my taste, but... Kai's good enough. Tell him I said that I'll cut a hole in your water skins. Oh, good. Let's have it. Because it's not that interesting, really, and no, so why pry? Wouldn't you rather your wilderness guide be happy and unburdened? I appreciate that, envoy. When I was a child in Solace, a warden named Alinka taught me the basics. What berries to eat, how to build a shelter, and so on. Later, I started going out on patrols, just to get experience in the wilds. By the time No, she died on patrol in the Ash Forest several years back. We had a fall. Turns out I was just good at surviving on my own. So well, good. Maybe. Anyway, what do you need? If I must.
Listen, I wanted to talk to you about Juliana. I know you're not asking my opinion, but for what it's worth, I appreciate you understanding her situation. I couldn't agree with you more. Out here, you've got to live and let live. Principles are one thing, but you can't let them get in the way of basic decency. I wish more of your countrymen took that view. By the way, now that we've gotten to know each other, let me know if you want to train together. I've been watching your form, and I think we could learn from one another. Yeah, I've watched your form as I've gotten to know you, and it's excellent. You're smaller than I am, but I picked up a few tricks from seeing the way you move on the battlefield. I'm happy to return the favor if there's anything I can teach you. Some of that is sheer stubbornness, but I can give you some pointers on your stance, too. That's it. You got the hang of it. I look forward to seeing what you can do when we get back out there tomorrow. In the meantime, get some rest. Look, listen, this is something I never thought I'd have to ask, but can we talk about you? Let's talk! As if Barrett didn't just drag you out of the grave. By the time I got you to Liviana's, I don't think you had a pulse. You certainly weren't breathing. You must have spent 20 minutes as a corpse on one of her cots before you just came back. What did you see while you were gone? Watchers say souls can linger between this world and the beyond for a time. That makes sense. I've seen Runid talk to them a few times, almost in a trance. What happened next? The beyond. That's the realm of the gods, of souls. Well, that sounds kinda nice. What did you see there? Wait, someone? Who was it, or what was it? Well, that's good. Imagine how much worse this would be if you had two cryptic entities clamoring for your attention. So, someone is reaching out to you from the beyond. They saved you from death, and now they want you to free them from wherever they are. Do you trust them? I guess that's some comfort. Well, even in the land of the strange, you have had... Me neither. So, this whole time you were in the beyond, do you think there's a way to bring people back from the dead? That doesn't stop them from trying, I guess. Still, thanks for humoring me. You must be tired. I know I am. For now, let's get some rest. Rebellion's more like our natural state of being in the living lands. People on the island don't much like being told what to do. In fact, many come here specific... And the Stilka Road. Ludwine and her paladins have been busy in the hinterlands. It's all rumor and speculation, but I don't think they're making your cause any friends. I don't like to gossip.
Since when?
Okay, I like fun gossip. They say she's hunting down so-called agitators, flattening entire settlements that stand in her way. Of course, all the news reaching Paradise is jumbled together. Stories about the Dream Scourge, the Steel Garrote, and the weird happenings that are almost commonplace around here. So it's hard to say what's true. If they're here under your banner, people will see their actions as representing you. Maybe so. But she's also confirming fears that Adir's mission is more than diplomatic. I don't know that these rebels are all that organized yet. But where there's foam, there's rocks, as the saying goes. So did my commanding officers. I'm well past seconds myself, if we're counting. Even decent people make mistakes, and the rest of us can grow. But if I had to list them all, we'd be talking all night. Anyway, if this place can't give us misfits and screw-ups a second chance, what hope do we have? You're asking me? I'm not much of a gossip. Okay, who do you want to know about? Long enough that he's got a good roster of stories about my blunders in the wilds, which he'll remind us of constantly. He's got a soft heart under that gruff exterior. He feels things more deeply than he lets on. If he burns the stew one evening, maybe. That's just how he shows affection. He's deeply. I think he left Gal. He's never spoken directly, losing home. But don't tell him I told you that. Give him time, and don't rush the process. Think of him like a skittish little cub. Definitely don't tell him I said that. Okay, but only if you. I think you've been trusted with a new. When we first met, but at the end, and there you have it. Enough about. Sure. Get some rest, envoy. Not everyone warrants an assassination attempt, you know. You should be flattered. Not at all. He was even more in awe of you when we found him in the cistern. Though that awe didn't last long. It's too bad. Now that the Steel Garrote has made an example of him, others will think twice before trusting Adiran mercy. Your people have been trying to bring justice to the frontier since the first Adiran bureaucrat made landfall. To Ambassador Hilgard's credit, this is about the tamest Paradise has ever been. In days past, your murder would have barely made the town crier's announcements. Now, open bloodshed is relatively rare. To some, others, like Eagwolf, see the firm hand of authority closing around their necks. And Ludwig and the Steel Garrote are only making matters worse. They're a match to a powder keg. Your ambassador and the rest of the Adiran forces have been dragging the frontier, kicking and screaming towards order, all the things that half of us moved here to escape. Then, one day, Ludwig and the Steel Garrote show up to reinforce the Adiran presence, and they're as harsh as Wodaka herself. Strict is one thing. The Rawatayan Navy's known for harsh punishment. When I served, we watched a gunner hold a red-hot cannonball, all for trading some of our supplies on the side, mind you. It also resulted in one of the most effective navies in Aora, or so the argument goes. However, that approach won't win many allies in the Living Lands. As Ludwig, judging from that meeting, Ambassador Hilgard and Ludwig don't see eye to eye. I'm afraid that means trouble on the horizon. Like it or not, their differences could make, and I worry about what that means for the rest. Just thinking about Claviger Amon. I let him, but I did promise someone once that I'd my best, and hopefully fend off any future assassination. The feeling's mutual. I think that's enough doom, and sleep easy, envoy. We should be safe enough, but I'll take watch, just in case.
The wood echoes, strangled suffering. The Andra hums beneath the moon. The bear, did its beauty sing to you? Wilt, men grow again. What gleams cannot be a monster? We violets and the stars. We wish. Must all we love turn to ash? Can we not save it? Mercy like a knife. It hunts all of us. Sleep now.
Where's my mark? Aim where? Take him down. Come and get me! Hold on. One for you!
I'm sick!
This looks like the path Offric told us about.
That it?
If you travel... The Temple of Aethys is closed. Ugh, I don't know why everyone in the Living Lands suddenly wants to see the old kook in there, but it's not happening. Not today, anyway. Probably not tomorrow, either. Not with the way...
Since when do you make the rules?
Since I arrived.
So you say I need a bigger sword. The Oracle has one. Let me...
I'm saying you need to go home, because the goddamn temple is... The boy made it back to the embassy. I half expected him to kick off on the way there.
He was badly injured, and grieving his brother's wounds. I say it is...
Sure. Until the Inquisitor hears he abandoned his men to go cry. Right. Of course. Absolutely. The expedition team entered through the cave just... They were carrying a lot of tools and weapons with them. So... And Envoy, thanks. I know Offric will appreciate you looking into... Yeah, well, you're not just anyone. You're friend... Hey.
gods. Never seen anything like it.
Views like this remind me why I came to the Living Lands in the first place.
Something stirs here.
Yeah. Something tells me those weren't the last walking skeletons we'll be fighting.
Nice work.
Blood and a broken trip. Maybe Offrig's squad passed through here. Look at that. That statue. How did anyone build that all the way down here?
Gods. No one knew that was down here.
Ritual.
Zarb's ahead. It's just going around them. We can fight if you're feeling itchy.
Another glorious battle.
Yeah.
Hold it together, kid. We're nearly there.
You're not my brother. I got to be dreaming. Oh gods, am I dead? Is this the Beyond Spirit?
The kid's in bad shape, but he's not too far gone. I think we can help him.
I'm not ready.
Not with that. No. Oh, you mean healing him?
I've got stick prickle balm for the pain, but other than that...
Sorry, I'm all out of potions.
Magic? I had to learn some magic. I don't want to explode. Please help me. Oh, that's the creepiest sensation I ever felt in my life. Like vines were growing all through me.
If it works, don't question it. And look, your wounds are closing up already.
Oh, wow. I feel leagues better. I thought for sure you were coming to take me back to the wheel. Who are you? What you doing down here? A free expedition corps out of High Crown. Yeah, that's us. Well, that's me anyway. The rest of those assholes went on without me after I got hurt. We'll come back for you once we've got the relic, Cadman, honest. Oh, shit. Yeda was probably hoping I'd croak so she wouldn't have to tell our freak how she abandoned me. All she cares about is that Oracle and his relic, which is probably just a big old dog bone if you ask me. It's probably still down there, fiddling with the statue. You must have seen it on your way in. He'll be the last one to have seen him, I bet. I'll just rest up here a minute before I head back to Paradise.
Take it easy. No sense getting yourself into another scrape.
Promise, I'll take it slow. Hey, Envoy, for what it's worth, I really thought it was... It's a lucky thing you found me then. Right, yeah. We got those assholes to save and everything. I hope they're better off than I was.
Seems like a good kid. Glad we can give him a hand. Juliana's girls will too.
He's gonna have a hard time getting out of here, but at least we gave him a fighting chance.
So, the kid said the expedition team went deeper, looking for the Oracle.
I imagine the Oracle has something to do with that creepy statue we saw before. Maybe we should take a look.
To your left!
If Ludwig's after this relic, we might be on the right track.
I see someone. Be ready for anything.
My brother. Can it be? It has been too long. I had feared I was the last of us, but you... Oh, the very sight of you is a balm for the soul. I am the Oracle Sargamis, servant of the once shining god, he whose light has lately dimmed. What brings you to this sacred space? Then Sargamis spoke, and his voice swept forth with the heat and force of the bright day's sun. Weep not, for the child of light has forgiveness even for you, if you will embrace him. I am that same Sargamis. Though it has been some time since a man has knelt before me and begged absolution, as Hamka did. The people do not hold to the gods any longer, and they do not hold. We live in a time of disbelief, but perhaps there is hope. In this moment, we are not entirely alone. I am as you are, though I do not care for the word. Aethys the Dawn Treader is my lord. If you will forgive me saying so, even before the vanishing of our kind, it had been some years since a child of Galawain came to speak with me. And I have never seen a member of the Lord of the Hunt's coterie. Ah, of course, I should not have assumed. I have had the great privilege to speak with thousands of our... And you do not resemble a single... But if not Galawain, my relationship with my lord has oftentimes been the one succor through... I hope that when you find your patron, May I ask, as a god's child, did your earthly parents love you? Even many kith on an expedition?
Right. Maps, ropes, pita.
These ruins are not so different from them. And this representation of Aethys, do you know what their purpose is here? It's a reasonable question, I'll grant you. You must understand, this place has seen so few visitors for so long. Well, I often retreat into my private court. Age has made me slow. I tire easily. They could have already come and gone, and I would... In any case, you haven't told me what it was they searched for. Or do you not know? Ah, the splinter of Aethys. I suppose it was too much to hope they were here to examine these exquisite ruins. Truly, it is their loss. It rests in a shrine deep within this temple complex, beyond the reach of looters, visitors, or indeed, the or the...
Right.
You see, return it to me. I am most... Oh, and please refrain. May... They protect my
Bridge is collapsed up ahead. My gut says that's the way to the relic. Root's clogging up this tunnel.
Next one's mine. Here we go. We got them all.
Unseek!
Where am I looking?
6 years in Dawnshore, and I never knew something this big was under our feet the whole time. Dream Scourge ahead. I hate to think it reaches all the way down here.
Thorns beside violets, essence twisted out of shape. Unseek! Repose. A pulse beating out of time. Should it be disturbed?
If it weren't for the creepy oracle and the invading roots, this place would be kinda nice.
Unseek!
Who must have missed that?
There's the relic. It can't be as easy as just grabbing it. Can it?
Right. I haven't been in a lot of ancient ruins, but you don't have to be an expert tomb robber to think this is probably a trap.
Unseek!
That over.
The false item. It waits.
Something's moving in the main chamber. We'd better get moving too. Here they come. That ought to be all of them, right? Another win, but who's counting?
Keep quiet.
No one said anything about Titan.
This one.
The way out must have flooded during that earthquake. Blasted ruins.
Well, better a flood than a cave-in.
Yeah.
Why has he come here? Why does he build the idol in this place? Even the flood could not stop him. Fealty or sickness?
There you are. You have been gone some time. Do you carry the splinter of Aethys? Excellent. The relic you have retrieved was stolen from Aethys. He is bound to it. Or he speaks to me, Noel. If I am correct, he will all that is left. Think, once you have played together. There we are. Now, fill the statue with essence. Do me the honor of pulling the lever, just there. And my lord will return to face justice. Any moment. Oh. My god, Aethys. Are you there? No! It's not working! Something is wrong.
Donshore is...
My lord Aethys has not something is missing from my design. It must be the chime. Without its ringing, my brother, will you join my holy work and lend your chime to the cause? No. This statue, its purpose, all the result of many tests, and many... Precisely. It seemed iron, blood, oil, Ardra. You see, there is always another but. I believe success is you will be my last. I wish to remove your soul from your body, and through the power of animancy, place where it will bask for all eternity in the obliterating light of my lord.
What? Believe me, you don't want to put me in there with the god. I'll only make him worse.
Though your friend is a child of the gods, he is not one of God's children, if you understand my meaning. Thus, he does not have a chime to give. You cannot ask me. If you knew all that I have done, I would sooner give my soul over to Rimagant and let it be trampled beneath his hooves for all eternity. That can't be true. Aethys cherishes Kith. He loves us. He wouldn't break the wheel and doom us just to satisfy himself. He wants mortal Kith to hold him to account. He needs... No. You have beheld my statue. You witness my brother. Why do you make me doubt? Everything. I did it. And then he stopped. But then, why did he... Why? Oh, what do I do now? Excuse me.
Hear us. Follow us. We would speak to you.
I've always believed in second chances, but I've never seen a change of heart like that. I guess your Emperor really did send someone special.
So we're not fighting them? I'm not mad or anything, just...
It wakes. A host. Form-given life. One day when we are free, but it is a... Tell us. Will you give us this gift? A vessel to hold up the Ardra strains. Essence like mud, we cannot free this obstruction.
Hey, Convoy. Back with us?
New earth to till, new flower. We rest now. We must consider this.
Something's not right here. Take a look around. Well, looks like they've only been dead a few hours. But how...
They didn't come the same way we did. And look, there's no way these people died...
It's like every member of the expedition team just...
Do I even want to know what an...
An animancer could explain it better, but they're basically suits of armor.
Right. I knew I didn't want to know.
The Oracle couldn't have put the expedition. There's still a lot of debate over what even... Perhaps the Oracle knows the truth. Oh, Aethys is a dangerous god associated with Eora's blood. Now, we have a piece of him, and we're about to face a mania. Tread care.
Yeah.
Destroy for destruction's sake.
Ah, it's you. I have that I should... Before I leave this place, what became of my statue? Oh, I hope... Thank you. For the first time, I hope we will meet again, my friend. I fear you have a... I leave you. I do not...
Never thought I'd be so close.
Well, that was certainly inexplicable. Experience of some kind. Let's go catch up with our freak.
Nothing to see here.
Remember?
Look alive, ladies and gents. We have a visitor. Ah, a kind-hearted Adiran. How nice for them to find a friend here. The way I understand it, they don't have many friends among your countrymen.
Take it easy on him, Soldis. He's all right. For an Adiran.
Fine, if you say so. Well, what do you want? No deal. Pay the difference, or forget it.
Soldis. The envoy saved m-
And glad I am that you...
It's too...
Oh, Andres, fine. Tell your miserable countrymen the deal is... We'll take them to Thirdborn when they're ready. Sure, whatever. And that's Captain.
Remember, we never saw each other.
Who the fuck? Huh. If it...
That's no godlike. There aren't any.
Seriously, Tiny? Do you not see that face?
I still don't like it when you call me.
Tiny's got a point, though. Thought you're kind of... Though, I don't recognize whose godlike you are. Now, is there a reason you're here?
I should have listened to Ma. I swear, I never wanted to be a...
You fucking coward. I should have expected this from you.
Let me go, and I'll never disturb a gravesite.
You little shit!
All right, thank you.
You know this was your last chance, Tiny.
Take a mess.
Everybody all right?
Well done with the ambassador. Pity you couldn't. I'm more than happy to answer any questions. I do know a few things, though. So, ask. And happily, too. Sounds like they... If I want a servant of the Adir... I know animancy is considered... Ask them.
That's one for us.
Venture past the palace. It's a dangerous frontier out there.
Careful on these cliffs. I've seen a lot of people fall and drown out here. Sometimes it was even by accident.
This is Dehangan's place, or was. It's Zarup's now. I'm no art critic, but looks like an elf. And why don't we ask Dehangan about it? It's her house. Anything juicy? Well, Dehangan's the only one who can make sense of it. What's that Zarup doing out here all by himself? A friendly Zarup. Of course, you don't see them fighting their friends every day either. I don't speak Zarup, but I agree. In fact, we're near Dehangan's house. Maybe he...
We've already had to move back the Palisades line a few times.
I've come in search of lost treasures. Have you heard any rumors of such things in the area?
Oh, please tell me I can go home now. You read my journal? That's private. Why would you You're... Alright. Have you ever felt aimless? Like you ought to have a purpose? Like you'd do anything to find out why? That's a stupid question, isn't it? An animancer told me that I might have half a soul. I thought if I could meet this... And then I came here and found a Zora. But what do I do about it? How do I not think about what I can never... I'm so... I can't go back and I can't go forward. I'm just... Are you serious? How could anything be worse than a Zorip? And they live to tell the tale? I'll go.
Feels right to me.
Oh, I forgot. You still deserve to be paid for your time, if nothing else. I didn't think...
Welcome back.
Time to resupply.
Nice to see you again. I'm sorry, I don't buy... That's it. Daggerta gave me this. We had a fight, and she accused me of throwing it away before we left Deerwood. I did bring it with me, but I lost it while I was out, procuring more wares. It's priceless to me, friend, but almost, perhaps, or perhaps our ship has sailed. How can I even thank you? Yeah.
You've come back. Oh, wonderful. Did you hear that? I don't think we'll be needing these.
And if you...
We can never repay you for your kindness.
tell you how many ships have come to a bad end on those rocks.
Sure. Let's see what you do. Who's ready for more?
Yeah. Looks like this guy was waiting for a friend to get back alive from Castle's Folly.
I'm sure you had your own reasons, but I'm glad you... A lot of people in your position would have left them high and dry. Yeah, I thought so. I'm just glad to see you. And I'm relieved to know you're the kind of person who's, even when your official duties... I can't wait to find out. Shoot. Check your bedroll for fangworms.
I need a minute.
Watch your step.
I was just getting warmed up.
A lot of people in your position. Yeah, I'm just glad. And I'm relieved to, even when your official duties might suggest. I can't wait to find.
Ask away. You've heard everything.
Sure. So did my commanding op.
You've heard everything I...
What do you want to know? Good thing you're asking the expert.
You've heard everything I have to...
Holler if you need anything else.
You might want to consider not washing your clothes in safflower oil.
I hate to break it to you, but regular laundry is a common courtesy when you're
Haze, mirrors. We have touched something like your. We have questions. A life. We eat or a day. We had.
Who's ready for more?
I have water in my pack if anyone needs some. I think I sprained my shoulder.
Castel's Folly. A reminder that nothing good comes from messing with powers you don't understand.
Not seeing any sign of some magical experiment.
Got this one. Aha! What am I hitting? Come and get me! What? Need more time. Now! Coming in hot.
I don't agree with all of your adherent laws, but you're right to be suspicious of animancy. Don't tell Liviana I said that.
This is stupid. It's a waste of time.
I knew it. As soon as I can.
On sync.
Come and get me! still recovering. Left leg!
Got it! Oh, take a breather, folks. Getting out of this alive!
Captain, we're not alone here.
Please, please don't hurt us. So were we. I don't think that's possible anymore. My ship sank in a massive storm on the way. That's a matter of perspective, isn't it? Our plan was to tell the Valians weren't far behind. Are you serious? You do that for us? I guess so. Gods, we really sank to the bottom this time. We're supposed to bring the if you some... I don't even care about the Adra at this point.
Hold it there, amigo. You got it, pal. Though I'd put money down that you spoke to my good friend Trevik. Told you we were the baddies, did he? Trevik and his scabby newts stole Adra from the Valiant Trading Company. This is widely advised against. You see what I mean? So I'm here in my capacity as a procurement agent, if you will. I bring back the Adra, or I bring back their heads. Cute. No, Barrister, me. But failure to sell off their stolen goods doesn't erase the fact that they were stolen in the first place. Oh, Bring me their heads! Found you!
I have a shot. Let's see what you got. That's the way. Oh! Earth and rock! On sink!
on sick!
Another win, but who's counting?
My friend, any chance you found...
Thank you.
Thank you! Now my work can continue. Take this. I was saving it for a rainy day, but who knows when... Perfectly honest? My track record isn't great, but thank you again. My...
I knew you'd...
Good. You made...
By the way, I never met that Orlin girl before in my life.
What Orlin girl?
You remember. The one in the camp in Shadow Peaks? With the thing on her head?
Oh, yeah. Nice eyes, chipped tooth. Thinking about her again, huh?
You thought we had a past or something. But I never seen her before in my life.
We could see her again if you want. I think she liked you.
Well, anyway, just wanted to clear that up. No. Yeah, a good talk.
Some women like the brooding, mysterious types. You just gotta work on your small talk. Did that?
Another fragment in. This thing's just getting warmed up.
The armored mask. We dream of steel and charred earth and flame. The memory binds. Flee from her. We fear. For us. Blazing ire. It burns and feeds upon itself. Pain through the smoke, we recall. You are not safe with her. A false sheep. Light drowning out the shadows lurking within. But the old scars do not lie. We burned once. Burned. Burrow for warmth. But the hawk circles outside the den. Steer clear of the cull or tend. The bear's blood. The flame spreads toward the garden wall. Listen.
Poor guy. Didn't even stand a chance.
Looks like there's a note.
I'm sick!
The local militia's lax at the best of times, which these are not.
Nice work.
Something doesn't feel right here. It never has.
Aye, aye. Stand back.
I'm sick!
Ready, aim.
Here it comes.
I'm sick! I'm sick! Something happened here. Birth. Voicing the ruins sleep in the field now. How do we leave our mark upon the river of memory? Planting seeds. The body dies. Your clarity of vision soothes.
Just like the Stranglehold. Envoy, you gotta tell me your secret.
The Envoy blacked out for a moment, and now the Audra has flowers on it. Does that about sum it up?
Envoy. Ironic. No. Paradis clear.
Careful, he could be a messenger.
We wait in places. My compatriots have observed your judgment. We do not give second warnings.
I can't believe we're stationed out here, so far from the city. Piss off the captain or something?
Hail, friend. Always nice to see a fellow traveler out here. Where are you headed? Ah, a fellow wanderer then. This is certainly one of my ancestors. It's my ancestral home. Sure, I may have grown up in Stalwart.
If your ancestors left Solace, it...
Some things never... Fair question. Not something you'd... After my grandmother was taken, they talked about a home... Welcome back.
Would it kill the Claviger to send...
I'm not gonna be done.
Sometimes the ocean smell is pleasant. Other times, not.
Yeah.
Never thought I'd miss the barracks in the sea.
We will remember,
Hold a moment. They tell me you're going to Emerald Stair. Business or pleasure? Well, just remember to cover your mouth, sneeze into your elbow, sleep with lavender. Fair warning, envoy. Before you she was looking none too pleased. That'd be my guess as well, though. And
As long as... Hope.
oh, did you hear about that expedition team that went missing in the caves north of the city? You don't say. Good on you, envoy. It's the ground. I hope it's not. Anyway, you're cleared to pass, envoy.
And Sam sad to be leaving Paradise.
An equals death won't happen.
You had to know that.
Regardless.
Steel growth.
They're certainly making their presence known.
I don't like...
Yeah, I've seen floggings. One's tacking when the other's jibing, if you catch my drift. Taking in the slack is one...
Then it's a good thing we're getting out.
Yeah. Much as Liviana...
Are you listening? I mean, I hadn't imagined...
He means that with all due profession.
How do you know this friend doesn't mean us any harm? Unless they have their own use for you.
We're headed to Fior Messi Verno to see if the Animancers know anything about the Dream Scourge, right? Maybe we'll learn something about your condition in the process.
Right. When it comes time, they could stand around in a...
I haven't been back.
Town full of nobles, scholars, and leeches. Right. You know, present company excluded.
Don't take it personally. Marius only does this with people.
I'd say something back at you, but I'm just not feeling it for some...
See what I mean? It turns out that...
You don't understand.
They've held it at their ingenuity, but rumor has it some... We'll find out soon enough. There's something I've been putting off. An old friend, Tama. He passed. You won't regret it. Emerald Stick.
No matter what I...
Hey, they love me.
Right. Maybe buy them a drink before they choke you to death with vines. This is the lip.
You and I have quite the adventure ahead of us.
I have, you know.
Come to...
None that could help the two.
Yeah.
Now that you mention it,
I hear...
If we're done being ridiculous...
Good to have you with...
Right. Go...
Would you be able to
Let's get by.
Unsink!
fantastic. People. I was about to lose my wits.
A mind's question. The dust of the Akita. She knocks.
You wouldn't happen to have a ladder on hand, would you? Don't take that tone with me, darling. There's a beautiful vase right in those ruins, and it's sharp. But perhaps we don't need one. You're tall. Oh, of course. Why would a priceless artifact be important? Well, I'm not surprised you don't know of the god. Long before anyone else, as far as I can tell. They lived on every corner of the lands. You must have passed a few. The big ones? With spires that... A lot of their structures were embedded... I mean, as much as you can... 30 years of research, and... Well, what's important is that the vase is within my grasp. Now that I've a tall... There's a vase in this ruin that's too high for me to reach. I can pay you in skates. The vase that's...
You do meet the most interesting people.
I can get you 1,000 vases that don't require... are going into some ancient ruins. No one listens to me.
Well done. You're not looking so good. Nice job, everyone.
Andra's team. I tried using Matt. Thank.
Excuse me.
I may be small, but my. Of course I can. And a dear, but I'd best. Thank you for your.
That's...
Who puts a vase up there in the first place?
Here they come. You're mine now. Don't die. You sure? We make a good squad. Stand back.
Yeah.
Granted, I don't come here often.
Listen, Kai, I need you... Need you to stalk like a cat, not stomp around like a...
Plots and whispers, we smell conflict. Kith turn on kith, they come on foreign ships. Exile, the salt clings to their head. New growth from dead wood, uprooted. The ground stirs, new roots, they bring banners. Arrows, the city shudders. Wolves, fighting for territory. Tranquility. Wait. We reach for it. It, a past. It whispers in the eastern wild. We learn much.
More of this stuff. Has anyone figured out how to get rid of it?
Watch yourself. Earth and rock! Come and get me! Need a man. That's one for us.
As if people weren't hungry enough.
I don't see what's the problem.
If you can't... They just make me feel uncomfortable.
I'm glad...
What if the You, Adira...
Well, they're more efficient than we are. They don't need to...
Oh, well, fine. Every monster will let one...
Is that...
How would I know?
Nothing. That...
Oh, then you will not mind. Perhaps you can get one.
Is that...
How would I know? I'm a farmer. Same as... You...
Nothing.
Oh, then you will not mind when the... Perhaps you can...
Is that...
How... You have more faith in the Animancers than I do, Ondina.
Thank...
You're the first godlike to come through. Some of us just like, if the gods don't bless us with a harvest soon. Really? You know the god? Some say the old god. If you need an ant, let me know if anything...
They toil, and the earth gives in return.
I can't help you.
The smile of the harvest.
Go away. There's nothing. Gods, what? It's not bad enough. A little earlier and you'd... Ah, finally! When they ran away, I thought you come back. That it?
I'm not making it up.
You're not still up.
What about you? You're the envoy. I was out hunting for springberries yesterday. I didn't linger long. I didn't want them. I'm not sure. They looked like they were arguing. I also saw the most unusual woman. She was alone, but I couldn't see her. Well, I'm sorry. I know what...
That's bad. Let's give it a rest.
Ah, the Emperor. Inquisitor Ludwig said you might be heading this way. Captain Alfair of the... If you're here to speak with Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find the governor... While they theorize and do... But worry not, envoy. We all have our part until...
Does subtle mean something? Something different outside of Solace.
It was Delamgan. They're not evil. At all godlike. In case it wasn't clear, officially, I'm one of the many researchers here. If you must know, Vulpinet, these bounties are more pressed. That person happened. Ahora go.
Can I interest you? Welcome to Poria. 5 summers ago, but now charlatans are selling crystals and essence in larger. Add rumors of dream scourge in it. Oh, I could, easily. But in the long run, where would that get me? I used to believe Animancer. At least I don't... All ingredients are fully stocked.
Genuine healing, please.
Oh, you startled me. You must be the adherent of the failing crops. I was calling on the spirits of the... I am asking the spirits to forgive us for the dead of Fjord. Expect certain rituals. That's exactly it. Well, our recent dead require a final meal to ease their...
You've got people waiting in line for their next meal.
I got food from the grain merchant.
Flesh and bone. They bring the... What tree calls for its branches to endure these rituals?
I had to take the food. The faith... I know Elena would understand how important it is to pay tribute to the dead. The ritual heals all. The spirits get one more taste of... Do it for whatever reason you like. The first offering, the second offering, the final offering should be taken. I believe it will. Be careful for...
Next time you wanted to...
I can't thank you.
Jata, what's the meaning of this?
Look at these crops. Look at your city. The Dream Scourge is laying waste to our home.
There is no dream scourge in Emerald Stair.
And I can prove it.
Right.
We are discussing it now.
By tradition, the governor's manor is open to the public.
Is this the governor's mother?
Teeth. That's mean.
If not for the overgrowth, you'd almost think you're in the Republics.
How can you ignore what's right in front of you? The Dream Scourge is here, in the soil, and it's killing us. Oh my goodness. Are you a godlike? In that case, you're right on time.
Maybe you can talk some sense into our governor. Put the fear of the gods in him.
Seems more likely you'll have to punch some...
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion. Very well. I hope you remember that behind these walls...
I'm sure he didn't come all this way just to... As you can see, I was just proving a point.
A cart full of spoiled vegetables. You call that?
Ha! Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden for miles around. And now I don't even recognize... First came the invasive species. Roots and mycelium growing overnight. As though nature itself had gone. The Dream Scourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife. Then there's no time to waste arguing with bureaucrats.
I like her already.
I believe that we can restore the land. Bring back its soul, and our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust
They do. And that's the kind of reckless behavior I'm trying...
Reckless is all we have time for. Before we can deal with the Dream Scourge, we first... Unfortunately, new experiments have to go through him.
Must be nice that all the arguing isn't about you.
I'm just trying to stop Chiata from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting in the dark. I see you're unfamiliar with animancy. Are you going to tell him about your family?
How?
I know it was an accident, but look what it cost you. We can't...
While we argue among ourselves that... Really? Unexpected from an Adiran. But how could... Well, Governor, looks like I'm taking some time away from my duties.
Your request is denied, Chiata.
I wasn't asking.
Your responsibilities are too...
Everything I have proposed, under the circumstances...
Then neither do I. Chiata Castel, from this day...
Banished?
What?
Ignacy, we can't lose her. Your pupil has gone. Take her and leave. You're still a guest in my town. But then I trust you won't...
Governor, this is unacceptable.
Don't bother, old man. I've done all I can for Fior. Now limp back to your... We should talk somewhere private.
Another mouth to feed. Maybe we'll need to let Kai hunt more after all.
Another time, my boy.
Come on. My invention is guaranteed to enlarge your...
Welcome back!
If you are looking for sanctuary, we have only 2 rules of cloves, cinnamon, and anise are just... Animancers are miracle workers, but their work breeds up... Their anxiety keeps me... This tea house is where troubled minds... Imagine what we could accomplish if more... Now, regrettably, we are out of tea. We have other good... The fields have been... I am hopeful that this... Believe it or not, this one day, a magpie landed on the rafters and spoke fluent Valian to anyone who would listen. I know many good folk around. Helia is the goddess of birds, but the tale inspired... Who knows? Either it flew away on a good... Welcome back. Until...
A moment of your time, my friend. Tell me.
Wrong. Your soul is an ancient one, but it's tired, my friend. That's the beauty. The moment you entered the city, I calibrated my invention. So tell me, how do you feel? Better?
Another skeptic? I can see my talents are wasted here. No charge for the trick.
Don't listen to those charlatans in the workshop. The essence in large is 100.
Look out for her, Fidelio. How hard could I have? If I could help myself. I don't mean that. I have a lot of... Well, I suppose the worst I can do at this point... I'm Fidelio. Lieutenant Fidelio Sarat. I lead one of our ranger outfits. We were helping with the recovery effort until... My two youngest rangers were supposed to report back from their rounds. I assumed they'd turn up. But it's been 3 days now. They're still not here. Praise Ilia. Their names are Belena and Adalaro. I doubt they'll be apart. They were good rangers once.
Well, there's worse places to make the four-legged beast.
New recruits running off with each other.
Anyway, I never thought that... They always found their way back. They're out there, all alone, and they could be in danger. And the last time I saw them, if you go...
Two young Nemdutin wandering out by a river. Consider them found.
Maybe we don't look too soon.
Apologies for the ruckus outside. The Animancers never know when... I might be more... Except Giata and They are the only Animancers taking... Try telling that to Vidaro and the Animancers. We've all heard the rumors from outside. Births bells, of course. We've had crops fail. The governor says it's just a... So, we ought... What are you fixing to know? I opened the place. I opened the bone, I suppose. My parents were the first owners of... They fought constantly. Visit the Magpie and talk to him. You'll see. Welcome back, envoy.
That did not go as I had planned.
What did you think of that when you confronted her?
Well, my first idea was to mess up this house. So, maybe break a window or two. I'm sorry you had to see...
Giata!
Why start now?
We're on the verge of extinction, but our governor is too... I can think of one. He's an
you did...
I know, but... Curses. Without Fiorme Siverno, I'm hardly even an Animancer.
I wish I could take credit for Giata's stubbornness.
Thanks, old man. At least now I'm free to study whatever I want. The Dream Scourge has been a thorn in... I have plans for this island, and they don't involve the Dream Scourge.
Your parents...
Anyway, listen to us. I never expected to see an Adiran envoy here. You've got a lot of guts showing up. It's not for the faint of heart. That our first order of business is the Dream Scourge, but I'm also curious. Wouldn't that be a... I only bring it up because, while I pack up my belongings, you can help me by... Of course. When it comes to the Dream Scourge, today that changes. Glad to hear it. Your education, Monto Pastor, is in the workshop, do Elio, and then each of them owes me a favor. We're about to make...
Guessing she's not much of a hunter. Might want to get extra rations next time we go shopping.
Godlike, Imperial Envoy, Research Assistant. Who knew?
Careful! Or we'll get thrown out of the pub!
Oh, I heard there was a new arrival, but I didn't. Giada. What? Unfortunately, I cannot. Ha! What I need is a grimoires can hold intent. Besides, grimoire. Oh, wait. Indeed, but not. An Adragon's heart can hold an immense. The grove is to the west across. You may be. So you can understand. Still, do be.
Well, let's go. That Atragon's heart isn't gonna yank itself out.
What do you think of Giada's theory? Well, my experiments have been...
I have to do something. I can't let anyone else discover this.
The Adra is healthy. It's the essence I'm concerned about.
This again. You're beginning to sound like Giada.
Have you ever stopped and listened to her? She might be onto something.
I'm sure her mother and father are onto something, and look what happened to them.
You ever think, what if I wasn't a ranger? We've seen better days. With any luck, this will...
Enjoy Fjord.
Yeah.
I really don't think you...
Do you think they'd notice if I just... Not bad people.
How else will they learn if we don't tell them how things should be?
There you are. Did you deal with those bandits? Well, keep going up the rip.
Listen, if you need food, you're going to have to get in line like everyone else. I had noticed food missing. I would normally let this sort of thing slide, but right now, every piece of food missing is a person who goes hungry. Ah, thank you. Look, I'm happy to have this back, but I have to imagine Rosanna had a reason for taking this stuff. I should have known. I don't think...
The people needed this food more than the dead do. You made the right choice.
The only thing worse would be if self-driving machines were harvesting our crops.
Those are no ordinary farmhands.
A godlike in Emerald's Den. I'd offer to shake your hand, but I've been... Beatrice, as you can...
Oh.
I'm trying to demonstrate the... What am I supposed... Reanimated. Now, would you be a dear and reach into her guts? Giata Castel wants my I have to ask. He's a bigger... Very well. I'll tell you what I know about the dream scope. I'm up to my ears in chores around. They can't do Anyway, I'm afraid the time has come to... Silvo is one of my... Someone needs to put...
Well, it's already...
When a revenant... Thank you for... You can find... Just be...
So, we're killing a revenant. She just couldn't come out and say that?
And this is why I don't take pets.
That's all of them.
I saw you reach into Beatrice. Find anything interesting? Not only is the dream scourge affecting... Sounds like... Thank you for getting your hands dirty on my behalf. God, not really. But that's all right. Poor Silvo. He was a bright, young So, the dream scourge. I've been keeping an eye on the readings from my fields. But I believe whatever causes it is all... The exotic... There's something about the essence in the... And end up like Giata. No thank. Not to get too superstitious, but in this... Toward what end? Only... Well, you and Giata are going to shake things.
Oh, and thank you for the nightmare fuel. I really have been sleeping entirely too well lately.
I'm remembering why people find this place unsettling.
mystery is, are godlike blessed or cursed? The gods are silent on this question.
Neither. They just are. Anything else is speculation.
I hate speculation. I want answers.
Did you hear that Giada was sent? Remy, let's find out. Remy, take a note. Fluent. We heard that Giada...
I suppose we owe her.
Giada must have sent you to be our test sub. Satisfy our...
Let's begin the examination. If you could choose, next time you go around the wheel, you...
Who wouldn't? My turn. Some would... Wouldn't you say that you also... No need to take offense.
Oh, I thought of an... Very optimistic, aren't I? I think that covers everything.
So, Giada wants... Do you want the good news?
The Dream Scourge is proof that an unpressed...
Oh, that's a load off my...
How's that good news?
Giada will be interested to learn that the dream, its nature is wild.
And like anything affecting the soul, thus if she wishes to discover more...
Precisely.
Indeed.
Not that we'd ever be interested in such an entity, you say? With enough essence and a capable animancer, perhaps you could
Right, and with a little fresh soccer, you can follow an ogre back...
Just be careful that your...
Now that we've researched the mind of a godlike, the next step is a nat...
Hurry, before they change their minds.
Ugh, I might have dozed off there for... For a bit. Were any of those words the ones we needed?
This is one of the Living Land's main export hubs.
Ah, there may not be much left, but feel... I suppose that is fair. Most of what is here is... It certainly does now. Yes, I am profiting on the side, but surely this is... I'm glad you see it my way.
Another glorious battle. Well done.
Isokso!
Point for you!
I'm sick!
Let's see what you got!
I'm sick!
Perfect rock!
Can anyone hear me? Is anybody there? Keep going. I'm down here. What's taking so long? I'm this way.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Well, that was fun.
This one's mine. Heal yourself. I can't. Is that all you got? Perfect! satisfied. That's all of them.
I'm sick! Earth and rock! Earth and rock!
Next one's mine.
Something's not right here.
I'm sick! I'm sick! I'm sick! hurt you.
This one's mine. Left leg.
Unseek!
Over here.
Earth and rock! Earth and rock!
Let's see. Give me a moment. That's one for us.
Oh, finally a rescue. Oh, one. Not until Quilici warned Vidaro. We've never had plans like... My notes are down here. They may not be ruined yet, but as soon as I dug them out, I can heave myself to help with one hand and this... Now hurry. For all I...
Yeah.
Take a moment, people. Stand back.
Yeah.
finding Sans... what's not clear, as everyone knows, so I thought. If Vidar, I can't, but...
I thought we only got people like him in Paradise.
There must be more specimens.
Didn't that cartographer's letter say she was near Naku Tedek?
Your armor's too weak.
Earth and rock!
Living there. Let's see what he's got.
He's also...
Need a minute. Work up, envoy.
What was that? Coming for you!
Over here! Watch this!
Found!
I got it. Heal yourself! You're not looking so good. Don't die. Sure. Come and get me! Earth and rock! Seek! Just like the good old days.
Anyone else feel a draft? There. I bet there's something behind that broken window. Stay alert. Just in case.
I heard.